now, ladies and gentlemen, for your further listening pleasure.
What up? We live. This is Different Perspective, the podcast, and my name is Clifford, aka. You got Ty on the bottom over there. You got Archee Rhodes. I didn't call him Jay yet, but we're gonna do that anyway. Oops, I did it again. You know what I'm saying? But this is the holiday edition, and I want our fans to please hit that like button, subscribe, share, do all of that because we need it. We don't do
gift.
That's
all that
our
social
gift.
media stuff.
Yeah, all of that.
Our gift. Spread the word as a gift to us.
All of it. So what we're gonna do too, because your boy did not go Christmas shopping, but we'll talk about that in the podcast. So we're gonna make this nice and dirty, but yet so much things. So what's going on, fellas? Let's start off with Christmas. Has everyone done Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Before the pre-meeting, he just said he was all set. What's going on?
No, I said I was all set with my girl.
Everyone else don't count.
I feel bad that I only got my mom gift card, so I gotta go kind of scrounge something up for her.
Should be good. What kind of gift card though?
I got her a massage gift card and then just a Visa joint.
You know what? I'm about to make that as one of her gifts right now.
Right at Walmart, right at the front of Walmart, bro.
As you guys are talking, I'm making this.
It is simple. That is pretty simple. I got.
I want my mom to be able to open shit. You know what I mean?
That's my problem. Well, it used to be my problem when I cared. I still do care, but you know what I mean? You don't want to be that guy where they're like, hey, Jay, what'd you get your girl? And she'll just look at you, bunch of shit out of a stocking, stuffers. No, no, none of that.
Yeah. Now my girl's gonna be happy. Like I said, I got her done weeks ago.
Okay. You want to say what you got? She won't see this yet. Okay.
Nah, she might have her ear to the floor right above me though.
Okay. What was the best thing that you guys think you purchased? Best doesn't have to be, it costs so much, so it's the best. But like, you're like, yo, this is a solid gift that someone can actually use. I can see them using this year round. I can see myself using it sometimes. Those are the best gifts too. What's a solid gift that you purchased
this year?
This year, Ty. I need to hear. What's the best gift that you purchased this year? For Christmas anyway, for the holidays.
I don't know. I don't know. Jewelry.
Ooh.
I got my mother jewelry. I got my mother some jewelry.
Nice.
That
must have been planned, or the plastic came out.
That was one of the went in the store, seen it, and said, "I'll take it." I'm telling you, because I could have been in there for a long time, but I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that shit to myself. I'm just gonna grab it.
And you're still confident with that gift. You're not like second guessing. You're like,
no. It's already engraved. It said "mom" on it and stuff. Like,
okay.
I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And she, the lady was talking to me. I was like, nope. Just give it. I don't even care. Just give that to me. That's it.
I guess that's how you do it, right?
It's just like I said. It's more of the overthinking on gifts. It's like, that's not what Christmas is about.
Right.
It's not about the gifts. So why are you thinking so much about it? Just grab it. You know what I mean?
Do you think a little bit of the ego kicks in, like when you're shopping, like thinking like, oh, is this enough, or you know what I'm saying?
Not for me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, like this is the first Christmas in a lot of Christmases that I've even did this much.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a big Christmas guy.
Talk about that.
I don't care for gifts. I think it's just because like me friend. I think it's more about just how I grew up and stuff. Like I never had like big old Christmases and stuff like that. I didn't have 30 gifts and all that shit. Sometimes I'll get like 3 or 4. I'll be solid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was more appreciative. You know what I'm saying? But everybody grows up differently. So Like when I look at Christmas, it's not really about like it's literally not about the gifts. Sometimes some people might get 2 or something like that. But it's more about like the day, you know what I mean? Seeing people and stuff like that, making sure everybody's good. Seeing the people who are sick, you know what I mean? Making sure you're there with them, you know what I mean?
Giving thanks, man.
Yeah, that's more what it is for me. The gifts and all that shit is I could give a fuck about that. Like I'll make sure I get a tree, you know what I mean? I'll get a tree and do that stuff, but
you got
I'm not
kids, man. You have to get a tree.
Yeah,
did you decorate?
I didn't. No, the kids did.
Yeah.
But I I usually like doing that stuff though, like the decorating and all that shit. Like my wrapping is like I could wrap the fuck out of a gift. It'll take me like 15 minutes to wrap one gift, but I take my time, you know what I mean? And like I make sure the folds, I make sure the creases are nice.
I wish I would have known this. I would have hired your ass.
Me too. That's pretty dope because I'm one. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's an awkward like gift, like for like say kids. I just wrap this shit around. I'm like, I wrapped
my own gifts this year for the first time ever.
How'd they go, man?
They're real loose.
Like,
wait a minute.
Like I take my time with my gifts. I take my time.
Yeah, see, that's a good rap job. See, I should have hired Tyler.
Hold the other side. Let me see the other side.
You gotta stop holding out on me.
Hey yo, but that means you're using a lot of wrapping paper.
Listen, man. It doesn't matter. And
yo, like
this is
like last night, we could have spent the whole shift last night wrapping gifts if I would have had this intel.
I should have. You know what's crazy? I took all the gifts out. I put them all in a big. I was gonna wrap them all last night.
Mm-hmm.
But I had like a decent amount, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit tonight. I'm just gonna bring it to work. I'm gonna do this shit all at work because yesterday's shift.
Time out. Scuba, I don't know if this should be on the air either.
Nah, it could be. We're administrators. We don't even.
Yeah, we don't really need to do much.
We don't even do anything.
We oversee the people that oversee other people.
You delegate things.
But yeah, like yesterday's shift was obnoxious. Like that shit was. I was like, yo, this is not even real.
We legit watched TV for 6 hours straight.
Are you serious?
Yes.
It was crazy. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use my time wisely tomorrow during the day, and I'm gonna do that instead of staying up all night knowing that I have to get up and do the podcast. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep and wrap some gifts. But
that's
it's fun.
Adult
I like
right there. That's an adult right there.
Yep.
Good man.
I'm gonna wrap gifts. I'm gonna listen to some music. You know what I'm saying?
What's your first go-to song?
I don't have it's not Christmas music, that's for sure. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yeah.
How about you, Jay?
What Christmas music? I'm not a huge Christmas music guy.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I
think people overdo that shit, man.
They do. I like more like instrumental jazz Christmas music. Something like jazz, you know what I mean? Jazzy.
You guys don't start it off with the Mariah Carey at least?
No.
Damn.
Yo, they start playing that shit like before Halloween. So this is one thing I cannot fucking stand that people do is when people start fucking planning for Christmas in like September. I hate that shit. Like
me too.
My rule is Halloween, Thanksgiving, then it's Christmas. You have to get through Thanksgiving. When my girl said we were getting a tree this year, I said that's fine. That shit is not going up before fucking Thanksgiving. I don't care.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? But some people do.
It has to be after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Like have a respect for the holiday. You know what I mean? Or the carnage we call
ideally it's gonna come down right after New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you guys are not religious. So
no,
I was brought up in a Catholic family, and the way it was is you guys have heard of the Three Kings, right?
Yes.
Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to wait till I think January 7th or 11th or whenever it is. There's an actual holiday. That's when you take them out, man.
Way too long.
Really?
Yeah, that's.
But you guys, how about this? Artificial or real tree?
Real, all day.
So this year, being that it's my first Christmas with my lady, and we got a lot going on with the house, we went artificial. But I have we've had real in the past. Not me and her, but I've had real in the past, like when my mom lived up here and shit.
How do you feel about it?
Real trees are better, but they're also a lot more work.
Oh my god, they are.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
You gotta clean up. You gotta clean them up. You gotta water them. Then you gotta dispose of them. Like yeah, but they do look dope.
So we all know that. So we've all at one point in time have had a real Christmas tree. When or what's the latest time of the year that particular Christmas tree still kept on giving? And by that I meant finding like fucking pine needles somewhere in the house. A random. Mine is July. You know what I mean? I found one in July. I'm like walking around. I'm like, why is there a pine needle? Oh, this needle that just dead ones just underneath the fucking couch in July.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember how long, but I'm sure it was a little while after the tree had been gone.
Even disposing them is a problem now.
Yeah, because you have to put it in a bag. It has to be like in a bag and all that.
My shit came. Oh, you said disposing of the real one.
Yeah.
No, I thought you said something else.
Pay attention, man. Pay attention.
No, it's early. You know me, bro.
We need a coffee.
This is mid-morning.
No, this is bright and fucking early.
It's 10:32. Grow up. Be a grown up. Speaking about being a grown up, Ty, can you please tell the people how bad you was rashing on Jay? I thought at one point in time there was going to be an app that just showed your fist punching him. Pow!
Yo, me and Tyler have had beef this week because there was that shit, and then we got beef with these versus battles too. So
okay, fuck the verses. Let's talk about the real shit real quick. I'm gonna let Ty set it up. What was it that you want to stab this dude?
So the real stuff. Don't mind the background noise.
Nah, we're living. It's for life.
The future number one overall prospect in Massachusetts football is here.
And we already managed
my nephew Lennox.
EPP management team.
Lennox Brickhouse. Keep that name in your mind. But anyways, so but we're gonna split tuition as a variant, by the way, too. He's gonna be a fucking star.
Yo, alumni. Yeah, go hard. Let's go.
But yeah, so I was doing I listen to 60 Minutes religiously. I love 60 Minutes.
Yo, salute for that. Not a lot of younger people do that, man.
I love 60 Minutes. So I was listening to that. I was listening to a show, and they brought up the not Snapchat. TikTok. They brought the TikTok thing. So they were talking about the TikTok stuff, and I'm like, damn, like, because I didn't really know what was going on with the TikTok stuff too much with Trump and why he was trying to get rid of it. So I'm like, a security threat. I'm like, it's a fucking social media app, whatever. So boom, left my mind. So then I'm listening to the 60 Minutes thing, and I'm like, oh shit, like, okay. So then after I listened to the 60 Minutes, I started researching and everything. And what I found out was TikTok is the first non-American based social media app to ever be in America.
That is correct.
First one ever. And because it's from China has like some regulation where anything social or whatever like that has to go through the government. Like they have to have access to that app and all that.
Communist country.
Yes. So that's when I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy, because if that social media app is anything like the social media apps that we have, then they have everything that we put in there, that we do. It's the same shit. And if we have issues or problems with them, like, they say we do or whatever, then that's a very, very big fucking issue. It's a lot bigger.
Why do you think that is? For people that are in the dark still.
Information is huge. Information. You could be sitting here, like, yeah, they might not drop a bomb on us, but shit, they could take anything from. They already hacked Equifax. I think it was Equifax or Experian. They hacked that. They've hacked us like 3 or 4 times. And now that they have a social media app in the country, they don't even need to hack us. We're just giving them anything that they want. So I'm like, that shit makes sense. But people,
Jay.
yeah. that don't pay attention. Me myself too, because I was ignorant to it too. We just was like fucking like, what the fuck is wrong with Trump? He's tripping, and it's like, damn, he actually had a valid point of trying to get rid of the damn TikTok shit. I'm like, golly, man, this shit is actually crazy. And I put up a scenario where I was like, if there's 100 million people using TikTok and 30 million people of them are adults with bank accounts and that do this and that or whatever, if they wanted to, if just taking $1 every day from 30 million people times 365 days. I didn't even do the math, but I'm like, you could just imagine how much, like, you could just imagine, and that's just $1. Never mind fucking with your like your home equity, doing all that shit. They could access all that because it's in your phone. It's in your phone. You already logged in through shit. It's crazy. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger issue than it was pushed to be. And like me doing the research now that I did on my own, it should have been pushed a whole lot more. But just the average everyday American just doesn't look at shit like that.
Let's give the average American guy his turn to say his side, because I know he's feeling a certain type of way. That's you, America.
I know it's me. Listen, man. I've taught myself I can't worry about shit like that. I'm not gonna miss out, and not that like TikTok, like not having TikTok is missing out on something. But like I don't sit there and I'm not gonna sit there and not do something because of what could happen. If it happens, I'll deal with it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I also, like I told Tyler, he said this. He used a scenario of 30 million people. That means I have a 1 in 30 million chance of it happening to me. I like my odds.
No,
I'm very low on the totem pole.
Your odds are not 1 in 30 million. Your odds are it's not an odd. Like it happens. Like, it's not like it's random. It's like they could just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Not concerned about it.
Okay,
I'm like that too.
But I think it's good that because you salute to you just saying that you were one of the ignorant ones in the dark. But I want you guys. That first question: have you guys ever seen the movie The Fight Club with Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Yeah, but I've only seen it probably once in a long time ago.
That's fine. Okay. So now, I don't think we're any longer in the times of, hey, we're gonna blow shit up to get control of the country or screw the country, because guess what? Everyone has nukes.
Yeah,
maybe not as big as Russia or anything, but now the new way to crumble a country, which is currently happening right now, is through their economics. So it's not too far out to just reach and figure like maybe they could tap in and kind of destroy everything. Let's look at everything that's on your phone that's an app. And I'm not going to be a hypocrite because I was like, I don't want to deal with that. I have lights that are controlled through Wi-Fi now because I was like, you know what? It's fucking convenient. It's fairly convenient. Now, imagine, Jay, you're like, I don't care. Doesn't matter. All right, cool. You don't listen. You don't try to authenticate your password or change your password. You keep the same shit, which is another reason why they have two forms of identifying yourself when you sign into everything now. Mm-hmm. But you're like, all right, I'm ready to go and purchase my my home. Mom is like, cool. Y'all come up with a good number. Now you go to the bank. But before you went to the bank, guess what? Credit cards and credit things were corrupted. Why? Someone hacked your shit. So now there's fraud. I don't know if you've ever heard of identity fraud, but clearing that up is not easy.
No.
I know people that's been dealing with this shit for 4 years plus.
Right? Some people just have to take losses.
Mm-hmm. So now, let's say your great credit score now is a 532. I don't know why I picked 532. Maybe because at one point in time in my life, I had a 532, but my shit is back. We'll talk about this shit another day. So now you're at 532. You're like, what the fuck? Your mom was like, hey, yo, you were supposed to buy this house because I'm taking a vacation. I'm traveling the world with this money. I'm out of here. So now you're just staying there like, I'll deal with it. And all you can remember is Ty saying, I fucking told you. Fucking told you. And guess what? It's all because of TikTok. So does that make you now care a little more, that scenario?
No.
Okay, fuck it. You know what? I give up.
I checked. Listen, so I checked my financials probably at least every day, if not multiple times a day, because I'm doing the stock market, so I'm checking all that shit. And then my credit score, I know that I have to purchase this house. I had to do work on my credit score, so I'm constantly checking that, make sure I'm not fucking that up. So all that is good. You know what I mean? So I'm aware of all that stuff. But so I just started recently paying attention to that shit. And I actually came to find out that I had been paying a bill twice every month for a year.
Oh, time out.
Because I'm like, yo,
I don't understand what you said.
So essentially, what happened? I had a credit card bill. I never used credit cards before. I had like 5 credit cards, didn't use them at all. So I had set up just the minimum payment, and it was like $75 a year. $75 a month or whatever. So I set that up because I'm bad at paying bills. So I auto pay everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was losing money every paycheck. I was overdrawing my account. I'm like, how? I'm like, I make fucking decent money, especially during quarantine. I'm not going out. Like, how am I still losing money? So I started looking into my shit, and one of my credit card bills was taking out $175 every month because I had my $75 auto pay set up, and then but because I started using my credit cards more, the minimum went up, so they were also taking the minimum out on top of the $75. And I didn't notice it for a year.
Wait a minute.
China's gonna find you, and they're gonna be like, "We could take 500 of 500 from him." I
just threw up a question on here.
He'll never notice that.
I just do this question if y'all want to read it. Isn't what you were just describing to us right now?
That's exactly what I was saying. That's it. If a credit card can get away with $175 a month, that is some Skrilla.
So thank you for proving the point.
I understand the point. I get the point, but I am on top of my shit is what I'm saying. Okay. That's why I am not personally worried.
So I think now the next step is this. Now there are certain apps or things that you need to do to avoid it, because you're like, oh shit, they were taking $75 each month.
It was $175.
Yeah, well, $175. So you're over $1,200, $1,300. I can't do the quick math, but we're around there.
Right.
Okay, but again, what if? And the only reason you notice that because you're like, what the fuck is going on? What if it was so minute that they just kept doing it? Now, even worse, what I was asking you guys about Fight Club is, the premise of the thing was basically to create a level playing field for everyone.
Right.
Which I always wanted this to happen, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. And that was to destroy everyone's credit by just wiping debt and making everyone owe zero. Mm-hmm. So now imagine not owing anyone. Your house is paid off. If you had a house, it's yours now. Cars, now yours. But what if the reverse happened, where they would destroy and you would not have access to your credit? Because credit is pretty fucking powerful. Or what if they just wiped your account out? I think those are the little things. I don't know that there's a perfect way of fixing it. I don't want to give Donald Trump that much credit. Yeah, he was on it, but it's also because his team and the people around him in previous administration has always said, look into this. Right. Which our president-elect will have the same intel. Hopefully his team passes to him. So it's a collaborative effort. So I'm not going to give Donald Trump all of the credit, but I see what he's doing. There are other things about that story, but it is pretty fucked up though, that it was a little crazy. App that you go like this for likes.
It was crazy because then like they try to defend it like, they was like, we don't have to look into it because they need permission, or they would need permission to go into the app and get people's information. And then there was like, it's already run by the government. They don't need permission. They already have it. Like that's right. How it works. They don't need to ask nobody for that. They'll just go in there and look and find, hey, that's Darnell Tyler. Is he whatever? Let's do this. Or let's fucking take 300 points from his credit score. Let's fucking, you know what I mean? Let's just fuck his life up. Let's just ruin.
You hit agree. Agree. It's over.
Let's just ruin people's lives for fucking 3-4 years. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
So let me ask you guys another question. How often do you guys find yourself changing your passwords? And I'm not talking about jobs, because for example, what I do for work, it's every 3 months. And as recent as yesterday, they no longer allowed the period as a special character. So now Pops hits me up and he's like, yo, my password is messed up. Older man. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to start using the shifts and whatever to get those other characters because point is, dot point, whatever you want to call it, is no longer a thing. So how often are you guys changing like your passwords?
I change them when at work. I only have one social. I only have Instagram. I don't have Facebook. I don't have. Well, I have Snapchat, but I almost never use it. I don't have TikTok. I don't have any. So I don't even really have the passwords. But as far as like my like bank accounts and stuff like that, like I change them when I change my job one. So it just makes it easier for me.
I don't change my passwords often, but I make my passwords like complex. Like,
his shits are unreal.
My shits are long. They're letters, numbers, capitals, fucking special characters.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you're safe.
I think I'm pretty
his
safe.
His shits are good. He has like a 21 character fucking password, and
I spell out words, but I replace letters with numbers and shit like that. So.
Okay. That's the artist, the graffiti artist, and you come out right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
But now,
and I also use I've used inanimate objects as the word, like just random everyday inanimate objects.
I do that too.
Like microwave.
Yeah, are you using that one super specific like password for everything?
It's like a variation. So like it's like one thing, but like one account will have something slightly different. Another account will have something slightly different.
Yeah, that's the same way I do mine. My numbers will be different.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I got to keep a spreadsheet. It's getting out of control.
Yeah, I
do that too. At my job, I put them on the door of my locker.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
I got a Google Drive.
I can't remember them sometimes.
I got Google Drive because I'm like, fuck, because I remember mine. I got to remember my dad's shit because he's older, like I said. So certain shit, he's just like, figure it out. So I'm like, all right. Like his email and shit sometimes. But like, I think it's getting crazy now. And I'm happy to say, first of all, Ty, we should do a little quick golf clap for this guy right there. Whoop, wrong button. Oh, I hit two buttons. But it's really for our guy, Archie Rhodes. And the reason I say welcome, because didn't you say you're getting an iPhone?
Yeah, probably next paycheck, actually.
Okay, so with that being said, this facial recognition shit, it's kind of crazy. I kind of love it. I
started on the iPad too. I started using that too, and that shit, it works. It's like if my phone's sideways, it doesn't work or whatever. But like, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
and like a lot of like my bank account doesn't do it yet. There's a couple of them that don't do it yet. But like, there's a couple that are on top of it.
Yeah, my like bank does it. My credit card, bank credit cards, shit. Even like Best Buy. Shout outs to Lima, by the way, because I had to get a Best Buy account to fucking waste an hour trying to get a PS5. It? No.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about it. Lima, you owe me something for waiting that long. I felt like he felt good, like we went in.
He's doing this thing right now.
Yo, he's gotten like 11 of them.
Yep. But he's like a fiend. Like
he'll be up at 3. He'll get up at 3 in the morning to hit the drop.
Yeah, he fiends for it. So
the other day we was playing Fortnite at like midnight. He's like, "Yo, 3 a.m. It's coming." I was like, "Bro," I was like, "I gave up."
Me too.
I was like, "I'll wait till my PS5 check comes in, then I'll just grab one from the store."
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Are you talking about your stimulus check?
Yeah, my PS5 check.
Actually,
I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet.
Nice segue. But hold on, talk about a little more about that. Talk a little more about now. They're talking about instead of back 6, supposedly, and that's bullshit.
2
racks. Come on, Donald.
He's always wanted to give more money, though.
That's cool, but I think it's all smoke and mirrors. What do you think?
I mean, I think he's doing it just to be like, I'm gonna give away all this fucking money, and then I'm gonna be out of here, and it's not gonna be my mess to clean.
Fuck the budget.
It's not gonna be my mess to clean. So boom, you know what I mean. But do I think it's all smoke and mirrors? No, because he's been very clear. Like it's been very clear. He's been trying to give more money since before the $1,200. So if is it gonna happen? That might be all smoke and mirrors. But like his want to give more money has been crystal clear. Like he's been wanting to do that since before the $1,200. But as far as that happening, probably not. No, $2,000. I highly doubt that. You know, they've already opened the investigation. What was it well, not last year, but a few months ago into the whole fraud and everybody fucking claiming all that shit and people like it's a fucking mess. I be telling you know what I mean. I know a few people. I'm like, yo, they're not gonna get you next year. They're gonna get you like 6 years from now, and that's when you're really gonna be trying to like change your life and shit. And it's just gonna ruin you. It's gonna ruin you. That audit is gonna ruin your whole life.
Yeah, I remember fucking what was it last year? I got a bill from the fucking state saying that I owed them $3,000 because I didn't pay them $1. I was like, what?
From
from income taxes. I was supposed to pay the state $1. Apparently, I didn't pay it. They sent me a $3,000 bill because it was from like 2012.
Yeah, they'll do that.
That's what they do. I tell people,
I was like, you are out of your mind.
It's just like the fact, like when people be doing shit. I'm like, if they want to get you, and I'm like, I'm not saying it because I'm a government employee, but I'm like, if they want to get you, they're gonna fucking get you. Like, don't think that you're just getting away with it because you're slick. Like, they just don't care for you.
They'll never know.
But when they want you, they will fucking get you. They get everybody. Yeah. Like, you can't hide. The fuck. But that's what I tell them. I'm like, yo, whenever it comes to taxes and shit like that, I try to just stay to it because
they get us at our job. When you get hired at our job, if you owe the DMV money, you can't get the job until you pay that shit off.
They're like, you got to pay everybody first.
Hell yeah.
That makes sense. But it kind of makes sense to check and balance this type of thing. You know what I mean? It's a check and balance thing. I think I'm okay with that to an extent. I just think as long as if it's right and if someone's saying, hey, I really don't owe this, do the research. Don't take forever because they do take forever to do their little research sometimes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like the movie. You ever seen Pursuit of Happiness?
Yes. That's a great movie. I've
been there. I went into the account and I kind of felt something was coming on the horizon, and I just looked at it and said, "Oh, they got me."
Yeah, it's happening to me too. It's happening to me too.
That's real shit.
It is. I mean, that's why I tell people, like, I've gone through it. It was like 20. I'm still dealing with something that wasn't not even something that I did, something that somebody else did.
Oh, that's the worst.
I ended up owing the IRS like $12,000 or some shit like that. Something crazy. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? But it got all sorted out. You know what I mean? Like, I got my accounts fucking raided a couple times. But it's all good because I wasn't trying to pay that shit. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? So I'm dealing with that shit. But yeah, man, the IRS, that shit ain't no joke. And that $2,000 is not gonna happen. $600 will happen.
You think the six?
The six will happen, yeah. I mean, I think that's pennies. That's not really gonna do too much. I think that is a PS5 check.
A bundle. It's a bundle. The bundle, right?
It's something.
Yeah. Nah, bundles. I think the bundles are $6. I mean, it's most of the bundle, but I think you can get the disc one for $500.
Now, what's the difference?
So there's the $400 it doesn't take discs; it's straight downloads.
You download everything.
The $500 one takes a disc, and then the $650 comes with extra shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So which one you grabbing?
I still buy discs.
I was going for the $500.
I can't.
So you're in the middle.
Download stuff.
Yeah.
And Jay has finally learned his lesson from downloading all the shit and
fucking Call of Duty, man.
Talk about. I want to know. Oh, haven't been keeping up with the upgrade? Is that what happened?
No, when I originally got Call of Duty, I downloaded it and it.
Oh, that's a 2.5, like day and a half, 2 days to do.
I had to. Well, no, fuck the time. It's all about the fucking
300
space.
gigs.
I had to delete three. I had to delete 3 fucking games just to get the goddamn game on, and then Then every time there was an update, I had to delete shit. I was like, "Fuck this! Fuck
you know what you got to do?
Call of Duty game. I didn't even want to get the shit in the first place."
CJ was doing that. Was on that shit. Just buy external. Buy external hard drive.
I have one now. I didn't have one at the time.
Yeah, because CJ was doing that. He was like, "Dad, I'm just gonna delete FIFA." No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yo, I hope if I see you Friday, I hope we can get some FIFA in.
Listen, man, I'll bust it down, bro.
My game. I've been playing at work. I don't give a fuck about Lewis.
Yo, now
we know that.
I've slowed down. It's all about. Right. I used to try to just like I was playing hockey. Now
who you be using?
I use Russia if I have to.
Oh, you do internationals?
I use everybody. We do randoms. That's how you really play.
International randoms. We do that. Yeah. But at work, dude I only uses fucking Juventus or fucking Barcelona or not Barcelona. Whoever fucking Messi plays for.
So why play then? Why play?
That's literally all. But then I'll just use Bayern Munich and wipe him down, and he'll be like, "Is that the only team you can use?" Like, motherfucker, you use the 2 best players in the game. Like, shut up.
Yeah. Yo, it's actually that game is pretty. It's pretty amazing. It's just the little things that they done, like the little kicks here and there, the pause, and then.
Do you fuck with the Volta at all?
I do. Not as much as I would like to, but I've said to myself that I'm going to probably like really go into it for the next version. Because isn't there a new one coming out?
Nah, it just came. 21 came out last month.
Well, yeah, that's the one. I'm on 20 right now, so that's new for me. Yeah.
Well, like I said, hopefully, if I see you tomorrow, we're gonna get that in.
Yeah, we can do that. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. So this is official party?
I don't know.
Let me ask him right now.
I told you I invited myself.
oh man!
I told you I invited myself.
Let's see.
He invited himself and other people.
Yep, you're damn right.
He even invited me.
Me. I didn't invite you. Fuck you.
He's like, yo, if you're in Brockton, I'm gonna be over here, so just swing by.
Yo, you better have everybody COVID checked, bro. I'll come in there with my mask, oxygen tank, and everything. Spray myself before going in and spray myself going out. Exactly. Oh, let's talk about your boy. So we were on social media the other day, or I was, and I'm looking at something. I'm like, I know this big-headed Haitian. I seen him at a party before.
Oh, Cliff.
Cliff
the
Dunn.
Other Cliff.
The other Cliff. Yeah. So what's up with him, man? What's his? I see he has a thing, nonprofit. Jeff was telling me called Hulk.
Yeah, he's been doing a nonprofit thing for years. Since we both worked at JRC. It's a lot of I think he does a lot of stuff for Haiti. I'm not exactly sure what he does out there. I think Tyler, do you know exactly what he does out there?
It's like humanitarian stuff. Yeah, he did. When he first started, I remember he had a few galas. They were pretty dope. He had shirts. It was nice, man. He's come a long way. Yeah. He's done a lot. It's crazy. From knowing him from our previous job at JFC to where he's at now, it's fucking crazy. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, me neither.
But just speaking through other people and stuff like that, and kind of seeing what he's been doing, he's done really, really good.
Salute to Cliff. It's cool because it's something that he believes in, and right. You know what I mean. He was I remember at JRC, I remember him doing drives and shit to send over to Haiti and stuff.
Silent auctions and stuff with paintings and stuff. It was dope.
Yeah, so it's cool to be. I mean, even though I don't talk to him like that, but it's cool to just know somebody that does good like that in the world.
You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little homework assignment. But y'all knew him and y'all worked with him. If y'all could just reach out to him, let's get him on the horn, man. It won't hurt.
He'll do it. He'll definitely.
I did see him. He was hosting Millie's rapper from Boston. For y'all that don't know, get out from under the rock and listen to the man's music. His last project's pretty complete. Like, and when I mean complete, it's not like just rapidy rap. He gives like stories. He's always giving stories, but which is pretty dope. So I'm a fan of hip hop, fan of good music, fan of stories.
I'll give him a listen, and maybe I'll use him in a versus battle since I got.
You should have used them last night.
I was gonna say so. I got wiped down yesterday.
Who'd you lose to? Let's talk about that.
So yesterday, we'll keep it quick though. Yesterday we did one. I was like, I want to use this dude Sean Price. I wanted to use somebody that people haven't really heard of. I was like, I wanted to use this dude Sean Price, and then my boy was like, I'll use Leaf Ward. I've never heard Leaf Ward, never heard of him until the other day, and but like there was a couple people like, yo, he's nice. So then I went back. Actually, I haven't listened to Sean Price in 10 years. I went back and I listened to him. Yeah, I went back and I listened to him. I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. So I was like, he's like 90s underground hip hop. It's like real slow. It's like he's got a little bit of lyrics, but like as I'm listening to him, I'm like, I don't know if this motherfucker ever wrote a verse, because the start of every verse, he would just kind of like flip a couple words and repeat them and then go. So I'm like, yo, I think he might have freestyled every verse he's ever done. So
you're actually listening to his content now and saying, oh shit.
I mean, he had some bars, you know what I mean? But it did not go anywhere near as well as I hoped it had. Because even the style of rap, he was like, the production wasn't great.
That's what it was. The production was not good.
The production wasn't great, and then like he wasn't like telling stories in a lot of his shit. And this kid Leaf Ward, who is actually pretty good. He's that newer style of rap, that newer flow, and he was actually spitting some shit. The kid Leaf Ward's pretty good.
Can we share some stuff later on maybe on IG or YouTube, or for the people to check out Leaf Ward? We can follow up with that.
Yeah, we could do that.
You guys, you know what I'm saying? You guys.
Maybe I'll check out, because I've heard a little bit of Millie's, but I can't lie and say that I've like really dove into him. So maybe I'll look at Millie's and maybe I'll try to get that rematch if I feel like it's comparable.
Yeah, I'd like to play his shit now, but I think he's official where his music can't be touched. So yeah.
We did have a couple good battles this week though. Like I said, we'll keep it quick though. I beat Lil Wayne this week with Fabulous.
I can see that.
It was good. It was good. The person that used Lil Wayne, they fucked it up. It was bad.
They probably didn't know.
Yeah. And then the best battle of the week was Big Pun and Big L. That was a great fucking battle. Great.
That would be tough for me. I don't know enough. I know a lot of Big L music, not enough to give you.
It was well, I think that was a good thing, is like people knew about both, but they didn't like really know them, so it kind of leveled the playing field. I squeaked it out 11-9, so that was good. But like it was just straight lyrical, like no bells and whistles, nothing fancy, no good production, just straight bars. And it was a fucking dope battle. And then what was the other one I lost? I lost another battle.
The one you lost?
Oh, Game and 50 Cent. I thought I was gonna be able to beat 50 Cent with the Game.
Really?
Yeah, because Blexy. It was Blexy. I thought for sure he was gonna fuck it up. He actually did very well. Shout out to Blexy for not fucking up a battle.
Don't shout him out, man. He was supposed to be the fun of the show. You messed it up. He was the fun of the show. What happened there, Ty? What happened with that one?
Ty wasn't there for that.
Oh no.
Nah. But essentially I tried to win it off of lyrics, because like I was going through the game, I'm like, this motherfucker can actually spit. Like I knew his first album was a classic. There's probably like 8 real fucking solid tracks. My one critique of his first album was that he name dropped a lot, and I didn't really like it. Yeah. But going back and like really doing my research in the game, I was like, this motherfucker can really spit. Like he's got bars. So I tried to win off lyrics, and then he just hit me with the hits, and then so the hits got the votes. So.
I just text Jeff. He's hitting me back now. He first started off with "What You Mean." I was like, "Ooh, that stung," but I didn't say nothing. And then he goes, "There are a few people coming through."
Yeah,
let's find out. I just took a picture of us doing a podcast, and I said, "This guy told me." Let's see what he says.
I think it's just me, Casey, Lauren, and Johnny. I don't think it's anything crazy.
Speaking of Johnny, where the fuck is that guy?
Probably. Oh no, today's like they do their Christmas today, so he's probably doing brunch with his mom and his sister.
So what time is he joining us? You said he was joining us, man.
Johnny?
Yeah, didn't you say Jordan?
No,
he's talking about at the party.
Yeah,
at the party that he's inviting everybody to, but it's not really a party. It's just like I'm just inviting myself in. Everybody else.
No. First of all, the way it worked was Johnny was talking about Coquito. So, me and Johnny were talking about what we're doing. So I asked, he said he was doing his shit today. I asked him what he was doing tomorrow. I was like, oh, I'm going to Nikki and Jeffs. He's like, oh, I still owe Jeff Coquito. I was like, word? He's like, yeah. I was like, do you want me to see if you can come? He's like, yeah. So I asked Jeff. Jeff said, yeah. I was like, yo, he'll bring your Coquito. So Jeff said, yes, of course. He's not going to turn down the Coquito. And then so Johnny's coming with me. And then Tyler, I said, yo, if you're in Brockton and I happen to be with Cliff, we'll find a way to link up. And that way we can all meet and shit like that. Well, you two can meet because I know.
Listen, everybody just come through. We'll be at Jeff's. I'm sure Archie will give you the address. We won't say it. I'm not going to do that.
No.
Yo, do you want to come? You want to come?
Everyone. Yeah, sure. You know what I mean? They're used to it. They're used to these parties.
They love having people over.
Oh my God, yeah. It's gone down a little bit. But.
Well, yeah, I mean, COVID kind of ruined everything.
Yeah, pre-COVID though. I think pre-COVID.
Nah.
Pre-COVID. You don't think so? Well, I haven't been in a minute. Like I'm here and there. I'm spotty more often. I kind of just say, yo, I got this little mortgage thing. Let me enjoy this place over here. You know what I mean?
We ain't getting no invites over there neither, though, motherfucker.
No one's gotten an invite over here, bro.
I've been in your house once, twice, I think.
Every time I have I don't really have that many parties though. That's the thing. I'm really reserved. I don't like. I'm weird.
You got that yard though. Your yard is wild.
It is wild, but it's not like I really want everybody here all the time.
Trust me, I feel you too, because I'm the same way. I don't want a lot of people. But once my house is redone, I want to have some people over.
Yeah, some, but not all the time. I don't want it to become like a consistent, Sundays where we're crashing at. Like I don't like that.
My thing is,
you don't want to be like Jay's house used to be.
Yeah, used to be.
Mine used to be like that too.
My thing is though, is like my neighbors fucking suck.
Yeah.
So it's like
why?
So
they're
fucking horrible.
They fucking just complain. They called the cops on Tyler for sitting in his car talking on the phone.
You told me that.
Yeah, bro. Or they call the cops like if we're too loud. Like, you know what I mean? So it sucks over here.
Hold on. I have a question for you. Well, you're not in Massachusetts. You're in Massachusetts, right? If you feel like there's too many people at a house, you can actually call the police for them to go there and give them, they cite you a check. I think it's $500 and get people to leave.
Yeah.
Do they do that over there?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. If it's like I think you have to. I don't think they can do it like the first time. I think it has to be like a nuisance home. I think it has to be on record.
Not us.
But yeah, I'm sure. Like cops, they've always been cool. Like they've never been dicks. They just, your neighbor's called, turn it down. All right, no problem.
Yo,
like never tried to come through the house and like check it out. They just came to the door like, yo, keep it down.
I love Jeff. Hold on, I gotta show the people this. Hold on, actually, now I'll just read it. He says, he said, nigga, aren't you supposed to be shipping? And then he wrote shopping. I am. It's gonna happen. I promise. He knows about I was venting to him last night too, because he got a haircut yesterday, and my son was getting a cut too, and I was like, I'm driving him home. I'll drop him off, and Jeff was like, hey, let's link up. Jeff really don't frequent the malls. I was like, what mall are you going to? He said maybe Brockton or Braintree. I'm a South Shore Plaza guy. I'm bougie. I just don't feel like there's really not many stores that I fuck with at Brockton. No disrespect.
There isn't. There's nothing in Brockton.
Okay, I didn't want to offend our fans.
Why to go to the mall.
I didn't want to offend our fans over there. Maybe some Brockton.
That South Shore mall is dope though. I like that mall.
It's a nice mall. It's very comparative to the Providence Mall, which is today to me one of the nicer malls.
Yeah, Emerald Mall died. Providence killed Emerald finally.
Emerald Mall trash.
Oh, I love Emerald Mall. Emerald Mall used to be the shit back in the day.
Yeah, you said it. Back in the day.
I keep forgetting that I'm old, bro.
Silver City too. Silver City used to be dope.
Silver City is
a fucking ghost town.
Yeah.
It's gone. There's nothing there.
That shit's crazy.
It was one of the
Workout
first,
World.
it was like one of the first 3-floor things.
That shit is like
90% abandoned.
Yeah.
Yo, Well, we can all thank Jeff Bezos, and I'm sure we can thank all you guys too, and me included. Because how many of you guys have done your shopping online?
I didn't do any of it.
Really?
Tyler's a savage.
Yo, salute to Tyler, man.
Not one thing online.
Really? Why?
Because when I went to go and grab the gifts, I did a lot of the not thinking about it and just grabbed everything. So I didn't have to go online. I mean, I buy stuff online, but for Christmas, I didn't buy one gift online. Not one.
I could have went and got all my gifts too, but I was like, fuck that, and I just bought it online.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it. There's only one gift that I have to buy online. And it's just not available until like the 28th. But it's something that I have to get. I have to get it.
What is it? Can you tell us?
It's a puzzle.
What kind of puzzle?
It's one of the world's most difficult puzzles. It's just a white jigsaw puzzle.
Oh hell no!
Who's it for?
That's too much.
Christina's father.
That's too much.
Puzzle
But
guy?
he's good. He'll look at it like that's a challenge. It's a 2,000. It's a 2,000 piece jigsaw puzzle, all white.
That's a lot.
Absolutely fucking not.
All white.
That's
Absolutely fucking not.
He'll laugh. He'll
dope,
look at it. And he'll laugh. He'll be like, "All right, I got you. I'll send you a picture when it's done." And he'll be determined to finish it.
How long do you think he'll take to do those puzzles?
I honestly don't know. I haven't like usually like I'll YouTube or I'll search like how long or whatever, but I just seen it and I'm like, that is perfect. That is perfect.
So you ran into just a lot of good that's a good quality gift, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not just like the gimmicky, probably won't use it type of gift.
No.
That's the thing is I hate those types of gifts. That's why I like my shopping for my mom. Like everybody, go get something. I don't want to get her something that she's not going to use. I want to get her something that she's actually. But my mom doesn't fucking do anything.
Yeah, my mom too. You know what? But hold on, let me ask you a question. So my mom is 73. Recently, she's been using the iPad just to keep up with the country, with Haiti, watching the news. She loves it. And then she'll now, probably I'd say a month now, started actually allowing herself to use FaceTime with the kids.
That's cool.
Which, like, when I tell you, did not touch any form of technology previous, this was the year that really just got her to, and I think COVID was probably the reason for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is maybe like the iPad something your mom would use, or?
I don't know. My mom's real old school, so I don't know if she would. And like my niece lives right down the street. She was with here the other day. She went to my brother's house yesterday to go see my nephew and my brother and shit. So my mom's like a very not like I don't think she like trusts technology like that. She still
my mom either.
Has to pay all her bills by fucking check and all that shit.
Me too. Same with my. That's why I was really shocked that she allowed. I think she started getting like kind of just lonely, type of thing. And I think seeing the kids being able to just communicate, and again, I think YouTube was a gold mine for her. Just seeing her because she hasn't been. My parents left Haiti early 20s, and they've never been back. So, and they always are like, Haiti's dangerous, bro. And to see kind of like everyone talking about they go back, they see this, they see that. How certain part of their cities where they grew up is no longer there. It's broken.
Yeah.
So that's something that she just was like, hey, you know what? Let me take a look at this. Yeah, which is dope. Another thing too that I think is an awesome gift, and I can't say. Actually, by the time this airs, he'll have already received it. So my cousin Joey, he's out in California, and what we decided is we let the kids, because he's one of my kids' godparents, is Leia's godparent, and we allowed them to like select little gifts. But this year we're like, you know what, we'll help you select the gift, and we bought him a digital frame Why?
Nice.
My mom has that too. Those are key. I love those.
I got one from my mom. I got one from my parents like a year or two. It's probably like 2 years ago now. And like I have an app where I can send shit right to there.
Yep. Yeah. Nixplay. We had a
the Nixplay. Exactly.
Those things are fire.
Yeah.
But I got one for myself just because I was like, look at all these fucking pictures we haven't seen, and it's just rotating. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I give certain people like access, like him, so he's out there. He'll send us pictures of what he's doing. Mm-hmm. So I think that's actually a nice gift.
It's a very dope gift, especially for people that live far away. Like that was why I got it. Was when my mom was down in North Carolina. I was like, you know what? Get it to me, my brother, and my sister. Because me, my brother, and I think there's maybe 5 pictures of me, my brother, and my sister together in all of our lives. Yeah, there's such an age gap.
Let me ask you a question. How close are you guys? Not close. I mean, in distance wise.
We're close. Like my sister lives right down the street. My brother lives 20 minutes away.
So you guys are hearing it first, and I'm throwing it out there. Let's see if Archie bites. I am offering my gift to you. Is one day let's go to like what's that park where Slater they have
Park?
No
Williams Park.
Roger Williams Park, because I did a wedding over there. Let's go in there and just walk, and then I'll take pictures. Boom. Candace.
See what I can do.
When I say it's going to be the lightest edit in the world, I won't be really editing. So if you have a booger here, you know what I mean? But because I really think like you want to have those moments. You know what I mean? Because we don't know how many of these moments we all have. So not to get all sad and shit.
It's tough for because like I said, my sister's a nurse. My brother's worked with the fire department. My brother always has 58 million jobs. So like. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is. So
I didn't know your brother works for the fire department.
Yeah, he's a dispatcher.
Is that why you're always looking into fire?
That's where it started. I made a post about it on the Different Perspectives Instagram, and actually it was sin because I was gonna write a big long. I posted a car accident that I caught a couple weeks ago, and I was like, one of the questions I always get is like why I do it, and I was like, I started typing it out, and then I pulled it back because I'm like, I don't know if anybody actually cares. Mm-hmm. But I was like, but if people do, like, I'll answer it. So Sin actually asked me, and I wrote a big thing about how it started and like kind of where I went with it, and then it probably still could have been way longer, but I was like, I don't want to get it too crazy because I don't want people to not actually read it if I'm taking this time to write it. But if people are interested, I there's a story, there's reasons behind it.
Should just put it back out there. My new thing this year, and I challenge both of us. I actually challenge all of us to do the same. I think we should do less overthinking of when we have an idea. Just put it out there. Obviously, you want to make sure that's legal, right? You know, I'd be like, yo, fuck it. I'm tired of the institution. I'm breaking these banks. You don't want to do nothing like that. But if it's an idea, let's just put it out there. Because I'm one of those that I overthink things. And you asked earlier, like the studio, I'm always just like just thinking things, and that's kind of like from the producer side, like just working with like the bigs. I gotta keep reminding myself I'm not there yet. So if I have an idea, just shoot the shit out. And the reason I say that too, and I'll share this. I should have shared this app with you, and I didn't. I apologize. I would like for you guys to download this app called Clubhouse, right? So
I can't use it yet because I don't have an iPhone. I have to wait till I get the iPhone.
Oh, it's only for iPhone?
Yeah, that's what I looked into it because
I like
that chick Erin that I
you could put it on your
telling
iPad.
You about a couple weeks ago. Oh, I could put it on the iPad. You're right.
Again.
But you have to get invited, right?
Yes, which I love. So I got an invite. I put it in, and it was like, "Oh, you need to be invited." I was like, "What kind of stupid shit is this?" So I walked away, and ding, I got invited. I was like, "Oh, don't I feel special?" So I want to give a shout out to this kid, Rudely, good friend of mine. We haven't talked in a minute. He's dealing with some shit, whatever. But when we come back, it's just like it never stopped. He was like, dude, this idea of what you're trying to do, I see people are doing it, and you've been talking about this shit since 2012, right? So I was like, oh, okay. I thought I was the only one kind of just thinking about it. But at the same time, I was just like, it made me sad. Like it fucked with me through the day. And I was just like, you know what? Going forward, I have an idea. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not looking for it to be super refined. I'll just deal with it, the refinedness. You know what I'm saying? So what I challenge us to do, and I challenge everyone else that watches this, like that does podcasts or creative, if you have an idea, just fucking do it. Don't worry about it being perfect, because I think We're in a time now in this generation that shit doesn't have to be perfect. Where before, if it didn't come out looking super shiny, people will just shut you down or whatever. But I think people are just more receptive for the originality of the idea, and then the fact that you're just doing it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to it being like squeaky clean type of thing.
So
as long as
for me, like, so in reference to like the typing thing, so I started typing out this thing. I was just freestyling off the brain. This is why I do it. This is where it came from. Blah 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 blah. And it started getting mad long. And I think when I start to get real long, and I don't really like, I used to be a very good writer. Like, I actually enjoy writing, and I'm very like visual with my writing. But I haven't done it in a long time, so I'm probably not as good as I used to be. But like, I feel like I kind of like ramble. You know what I mean? And when I'm just kind of, so I was like, this thing's gonna be mad long. At some point, I'm gonna start rambling, and then people are gonna like, you know what I mean, not fucking enjoy it the way I want them to, or take out of it what I want them to. Because I'm very big on like why people do the things they do, and like obviously people hear that I take pictures of fucking fires and car accidents and fucking death and destruction, and they're like, why? And they think that there's all these fucked up reasons why, and I'm like, not really.
it's just your thing.
Yeah, I mean, but there's reasons behind it.
Listen, I think you just got to put it out there. I think people deserve shit. I want to know. You know what I mean? I'm sure Ty knows, or maybe you don't. Do you know?
I don't think anybody knows the real reasons why.
It's all right. I think
you can close it. Go ahead.
Don't you want to know?
Go ahead.
Do you want to know, Ty?
Oh.
Let Brick do what he wants, man. I don't know who that is. Let Brick do what he wants. EPP's management here. We're financing whatever he wants to do. Let him do what he got to do. Break things is cool. So honestly, it's not glass.
Yo, speaking of financing, did you listen to me about the fucking Dogecoin?
No.
The what?
The Dogecoin, the shit that I was trying to get everybody to invest.
How much? Where's it at now?
It went down, but if you, like I said, I just want people to invest $10. $10.
I'll do 20. Do through E-Trade?
20.
Do E-Trade?
Nah, I think I found it on Robinhood, so okay. I don't know if you can do it anywhere else, but
okay.
$10.
I'll try that.
If you lose it, you lose $10. I'm sorry, you lost $10. I think you can afford to lose $10.
I lose a lot much more when I go to the casino. So
yeah, you know what I mean. So
yo, honestly, COVID, I kind of salute them for that because they slowed my fucking addiction down.
When COVID goes away and you start coming out to Rhode Island to go to the casino, can you fucking call me? It's 20 minutes away. I would like to see you. I want to just come hang out with you, give you a hug.
I want to keep it real with you. Okay. Sometimes it just be like, oh, I'm out. Oh, this client paid me. I got a check. Cool. Ooh, I feel an itch.
Ooh.
And then it could be like I'm in there for 5 minutes. It could be I'm in there for 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? So if you can hang like that, we'll how about this? When I go, we'll take separate cars. Because I'm not down for you trying to. Oh shit! We finally no, leave it. Go back.
Yo.
Okay, so people that are just listening, we're looking at the cat. This is Jay's cat, and when I tell you, it's just like grilling you. Like,
that's
yo,
funny.
I did not sign for you to video me. I will fuck you up. Wait till tonight. I'm out of here.
Nah, we're pretty cool now for the most part.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No more scratching, no more hissing.
Only like if I like pet her when she doesn't want to be pet. But like a lot of times she'll let me pet her. Sometimes she'll like play with me. The only issue I have with her now is she'll go under my bed and scratch my feet.
Yeah.
That's my only issue with her. Like, she gets real gangster under my bed. Other than that, she's
she get real gangster.
I can't do the pet on the. I can't do the pets on the bed shit, bro.
No, under the bed. She goes under the bed.
Oh, okay.
So like, I don't even know she's there, and all of a sudden, fucking scratching my foot and shit.
I don't know.
But for the most part, like 98% of the time, we're cool now.
I'm happy, man, because there was a point in time where shit was fucked up for you over there.
Shit was real hostile for a little bit.
Maybe shit just peace for the holidays.
Yeah, I don't know. But going back to the casino thing, bro, I'm not saying come pick me up. I'm not saying let's go together. I'm saying the casino's 20 minutes down the road. Yo, I'm in Rhode Island. I might not come every time.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? I just want to have the option.
I got you. I
don't see you enough.
But listen, I don't think I got credit for that time I was working. It was in November. That was my last job, actually. And it was late. It's time for me to go home. I got a curfew. But what did Cliff do? I gave you credit. I said you came through, and I was nice. It was nice to see you. Hold up. But yo, can I tell you that food truck that I ate? I can't remember what it was. It was the worst fucking decision in the world. Oh my god. It's probably why I have high blood pressure. I'm gonna blame it on them. Yeah. They put a hot dog. They put grilled mac and cheese with beans and then they called it the Haitian. I was like, what the fuck?
He said they called it the Haitian.
It was on Broad, so I didn't want to get the chimney. I didn't want to go to Onlyville. Just wanted to pull up, get a fucking nice steam, something.
I appreciate just those things like where I don't expect to see you when I get to see you. Like
small gestures.
Yeah, because I see you like twice a year otherwise.
That's true, but that's on you though.
Why is it on me?
I don't know. I like to blame people. Okay?
I don't be going out to Brockton. You be coming out here and not saying that. That's on you, motherfucker.
I don't really go besides the casino, which has been a while. I have no business out there really. I went out there again in November. That was for a wedding at that hotel at the next to Providence Place Mall.
Yeah.
Actually, that's when Biden got elected. It was like a little.
What is it? The Ramada?
Dude, I punch in. I just go to work. I don't pay attention.
Well, the bar. If it's the hotel I'm thinking of, the bar there is real dope because where the mall is, and then there's the State House.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to make a triangle, there's a hotel there. I think it's like the Ramada, but it used to be
across from the State House, parallel to the State House.
Yeah, so I think it's the same one. So that used to be a graffiti spot, and what they did was when they made it into a hotel, was they took pictures of the graffiti there and they like hung it in the bar.
That's dope.
They actually had graffiti artists come in and do some shit for them. So I really like that place.
Update on the party. Jeff says we're having prime rib, oxtail, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, rice,
and candied yams because it was my girl's wedding.
Here's my problem now. Cliff would eat all that shit. But I told y'all about this high blood pressure shit. Y'all motherfuckers be heavy-handed with the cell. Slow down.
They're not gonna see this before we go over there.
I'm just saying it for future reference. Okay? This ain't the first nor last party. Trust me.
I'm looking forward to that oxtail, baby. I love that oxtail.
Nikki does. She's doing well. Caucasian woman learning how to figure out how to do some oxtail. Let me give her a little salute for that. That's Nikki.
Your sounds
right.
don't work. Your sounds don't work. You better hit him with this. I mean,
nothing.
This shit's fucked.
Yeah, man. I'm cussing. Someone's getting a nasty email after the shopping. I can't do it. After the shopping.
Oh, man.
What time we got? 11:30. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Because I'm also.
What are you doing with your stimulus check? Let's talk about that real quick.
The stimmy check. I'll let Ty go first. I'll make something up as I hear his great ideas. I have no idea.
I'm putting it towards a fucking vacation. That's what I'm gonna do.
Tyler was talking about going on vacation.
Where?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck. I just need to go somewhere.
I feel you. I think
what it is like we got used to traveling a lot, and now that we haven't traveled in over a year, it's like fuck. Well, I mean, I went to a wedding earlier this year, but still,
it's not traveling. Well, it's
no, because I mean, it was Jamaica. It was nice. It was nice, but it wasn't like we left and we did we left the resort to go eat, but we didn't do any excursion. We didn't have it wasn't like there was a lot of there was fucking it
was a business trip
we had to do and fucking all formal shit. And I'm like, let's just get this shit over with.
You're part of the wedding.
Yes, I was the best man.
That's always
the best man. So I couldn't really, you know what I mean? And then like the reception was ridiculous. I had to ask for permission to go to my room because I was bad. I was bad. I was like, yo, I can't stay with you guys anymore. I gotta go.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have a question for y'all. So being that you're a part of the wedding, how much pressure did you think that you guys were actually on to just kind of go along with what the people wanted?
I felt immense pressure. A ton of pressure. I was the best man. Ooh. So I was like, I have to do everything.
Okay. Well,
because like I couldn't leave my room half the time because Robert always had to come to my room. Like we had to take pictures. We had to, you know what I mean? Like he had to get dressed in my room. Everything was like in my, so I had to be there. You know what I mean? Like other people could just do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. I had to like be everywhere. But I mean, it was cool. Like it was fun. Don't get me wrong. But it's like it's just different. It's not like a vacation. That was more of like an event that I had to go to. You know what I mean?
It was a business trip.
Yeah. It was fun.
Cut that out, Steve. We don't want to lose fans.
No, that's our guy, man. That's that dude. He looks out. You know what I mean? The Raptor. Yeah, he looks. Yo, I swear to God, he looks just like the fucking Velociraptor from Jurassic Park.
Oh shit!
I've been telling him that since like sophomore year in high school.
I don't know if that's a good thing to say.
I mean, he's married, so somebody likes dinosaurs.
Oh man, the pictures we got of him at that Tyson fight.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He did too.
I completely forgot about that. That's crazy.
Man, they were good. He was slumped.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my stimulus check is probably gonna go towards a vacation. It hasn't been planned yet or anything. It's just something that I know I want to do. I kind of just want to go with my guys. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing crazy. You know what I mean? But definitely something I just want to get away, fucking drink and bullshit, talk, do guy shit. You know what I mean?
Let me know, man. I might be interested in that just in case. Just in case it has to be after COVID is like.
Oh yeah, It's not. Yeah, if it's still thing, then forget it. It's just I just need it in my brain.
Don't listen to Tyler. He was talking about going to Mexico like next week, bro. Like
yeah, but that's me being extreme. That's me being extreme.
He was having.
I know I could go to Mexico right now for like $600. You know what I'm saying? So I
probably go for less.
But I want it. It won't be until at least my birthday, which is August. So
you should be out the woods by then.
Yeah. So
if not, my God.
Right.
People are going crazy. Right? It's starting to affect me.
It's tough, man. It is because, like I said, I think we started to get, or at least I started getting used to like traveling like 3-4 times a year, and now that I've only went once, it's like this is weird. Like I should have gone somewhere by now. Yeah. But. Didn't happen. So, but that's my plan probably.
I didn't go nowhere this year. I did 2 business trips to fucking North Carolina on fucking bullshit.
So, what's your stimmy check gonna be then? What are you doing?
Don't
make it invest. I don't want to hear that shit.
No. So my first thing was like, well, that's a PS5 check right there. So that's option 1. Then I thought about like investing or paying off credit cards because I do have to purchase this house in a couple months. And then what's crazy? Yesterday I was driving to work and I was kind of just thinking about this year, right? And there's all the people that got laid off, and there's been a couple tragedies that I've heard about these last couple days. And I'm like, there's people that could really like. I've worked the entire time. Like my life. If anything, my life got better because like I stopped going out and spending useless money. So like I can use the money. Like I don't have my bank accounts are low, but at the end of the day, I still have steady money coming in. Blah blah blah. So I was like, I thought about possibly donating it. but not like to an organization. Like if I was like, and I would never give it to somebody that asked me for it. But I was like, yo, if I see somebody that like really needs it, has kids, they're struggling, I was like, maybe I'll do that. I've been feeling real generous this year.
Yeah, you have, man.
That's
yeah,
very
crazy. I like that. I like that.
I like that.
Crazy.
I'm. That's actually. See what I'm saying? I gotta go first next time. Every time I hear y'all ideas, I can't say my shit.
Listen, I know you hate it. I'm really trying to be a better person. I'm trying.
I was gonna say, what if we just go to the casino? Let's go to the casino.
Oh, and then last night I thought about taking like half of it and throwing it into my Robinhood account and investing in some shit.
See what I'm saying? But that's
I'm
good.
trying to
That's
make
where
money,
you
bro.
want to
I'm trying to make money.
Me too. Because you know what? I think what just happened here, it showed a lot of things, right? And we also talked about this is in conjunction to the people, unfortunately, that are like addicted to like drugs and shit too, right? This has showed that not all jobs are safe anymore.
Mm-hmm.
If you only had a limited amount of skill set, those particular jobs, and I said like the people that are addicted to certain drugs that were like dishwashers that I know, right, or whatever, those jobs are gone because those mom and pop restaurants, they're gone. And that's what's really scary about all of this, at the end of the day, if your job was not, COVID, like, or could withstand a COVID, like there's a lot of people out there hurting. I got prayers and thoughts, man, and positive thoughts goes out to them all the time, because hearing people saying, hey, I got to live out of my car, I don't know what I got to do this, and then here we are, or here I am, not trying to be a hypocrite, I'm about to run out and spend money that probably should just be like, yo, let's be adults here and not have to go splurge and do dumb shit. I'm feeling good right now, but as soon as I'm already saying I'm gonna buy this, and I think that's the part we should all try to work on. We should be grateful and thankful for what we have, and I think that's one of the main reasons too that I told myself, and my wife and I agreed, as of January, I'm getting rid of Comcast. I pay $350. That's fucking absurd. I have security and all that. I'm getting rid of that. That's a dope vacation. Like at the end of the year, multiply that by 10. But I love the idea of donating that. I'm not there yet. I don't know that I can do that.
See, that's my thing, is I don't think, because like I said, I'm not well off. You know what I mean? I still got shit that I have to do for myself, so I can't like handicap myself to do what I need to do as much as I want to help other people. So I probably won't donate it, but I want to donate it, like I do. And if I do, once I do get my money right, like I will probably do some charitable shit.
Listen, man, it's okay. It's the thought that counts.
Damn.
What a dick.
No, that's a friend though. Yeah. After all that shit you said, that's cool and all. But oh my God. You guys, I appreciate y'all again every fucking week. I definitely appreciate that. I don't know. That's just crazy. What else is new? Anyone we want to? Oh, I want to give a shout out to your friend Erin. I did speak to Erin. Traveling. What's her podcast? Or that thing that she's trying to do?
Erinmediamaven.
Right?
Yeah, she's really cool. We had a conversation with her. So we'll be working really soon. She'll provide me like some stuff because she got a bunch of like video, and we'll use that as segments for the Cliff Notes project, because I know I ain't traveling. She has another friend that's like traveling like right now. I'm like,
she's traveling right now too.
Yeah, I know a couple people traveling right now.
Like, tell them to record it. We can use the footage.
She be out in Mexico, dolo, like chilling.
That's too much.
That is.
You gotta bring the proof of your COVID test with you and all that shit.
She was out in like Tulum, dolo, just by herself.
Oh, nice.
She ain't got no kids.
Nah, she don't.
She's single.
I don't believe so. I don't know if she's single. I don't know. She keeps that shit under wraps.
Okay.
But like she does her thing. Like I said, so I just happened to meet her through my old roommate, and she was like, "Yo, I like your art." We talked about art, and she's helped put me on. We've talked about this podcast, and things that would help us out. Like she's a real good, genuine person. Like I fuck with her a lot.
That's what's up. So we'll be working soon because I talked about my stuff on DPP. She's all about it. I just told her, let's wait till the year starts.
Yeah, I'd like to get her on here probably.
No, she's down. She's down. Yeah, she agreed. She asked me when, and I said, let's just wait till the year, see what the new year brings. You know what I mean? Virtual is always an option until we get to, reality. Yeah. What else we got, guys? Because I'm looking at my time. I want to kick y'all off.
Not much.
Wait a minute. What's that? It's the holidays. You ain't got no cookies, and like you got to bring your cookies if you're going to the party. That's a prerequisite. That's the prerequisite.
I had 2 orders. I filled 2 orders yesterday. I got 2 more for tomorrow.
Nice.
They've been coming in. I haven't even been pushing it. It's just word of mouth, pretty much. Yeah, I think. It's going. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not something that I'm pushing. I don't want to give myself too much to do. Plus like this whole COVID, like it's just my brain's just all over the place, man. One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Yeah. I like that statement. One at a time, man. Scatterbrain is me all day. Slow down. Enjoy what's going on around me. Before it pass by me.
I just want people won't see this till after Christmas, but hopefully everybody has a great holiday. Everybody stays safe. Everybody gets to enjoy time with their family and their loved ones, and take time to appreciate, the good things in life.
Yeah, that was really nice.
This dude's a fucking asshole.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying, like that was really nice. Right? I agree with you. You know what I mean? I agree with you.
Yeah, but the way you say it is like, yeah, shut the fuck up. I know the real you. Go fuck yourself.
No.
That's what I got out of it.
Y'all gonna have to hug before we go to Jeff's party. Y'all gonna have to hug in front of me.
That was genuine.
Me and Tyler. We're always good, but we go on at we go at it.
That's love, though.
Of course, absolutely.
If you can't speak to another man a certain way with your energy and just understand that's just them speaking the way they're speaking and there's no malintent nor disrespect, probably not somebody you want to hang out with. Just a little word that Uncle Cliff is giving out to the rest of the world,
Very true.
Because I'm Haitian, I'm loud, I get emotional, I do this. That scares you, probably not somebody I should be fucking with anymore.
I call Tyler a piece of shit on a regular basis.
Damn, I didn't say all that.
But he knows it's all love. He knows he's not like a real piece of shit. He's just a piece of shit. He's like a dingleberry.
A dingleberry. He says he needs a duvet to get rid of your ass.
A bidet.
Bidet. Whatever the hell.
Yeah, bidet.
What did I call it?
Duvet.
Fuck off. I see what this white man's trying to do, Tyler.
What am I trying to do?
You try and just make us feel a certain kind of way because of our melanin.
I'm jealous, bro. I'm fucking real pasty and shit. Like, I don't have the option of tanning. Like, it's either fucking Casper or fucking Sebastian. Like, there's no in between.
Listen, I want to let you know, if there's ever a race war, you see the cat that was just grilling you? And your girl, she's on our side, baby.
You already got the one up.
Y'all are fucked.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, I'm kicking y'all off. Love y'all. Y'all be safe.
So best of luck. Be safe out there.
When is
happy holiday? Hope everybody enjoyed your holidays.
Can we text? Can we text each other so we know when this thing is supposed to be? Because I don't know.
What are you talking about?
About this party you just invited everybody to.
I told you I didn't invite anybody. I asked you if you was going. That wasn't an invite.
Nah, you invited everybody.
You invited yourself like I invited myself.
Invited everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And Tyler, I said if he was in Brockton, if he took that as he could come to Jeff's house.
Invite.
That's an invite.
I thought like maybe me and Cliff could take a ride to your mom's house or something. I don't know.
That's the invite. You know what I mean? Listen, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. This will be DPP, 2.0 after hours.
Yes.
Although if we do all get together on Christmas, we got to do a little live and have some fun.
Yeah, I got the gear. I'm mobile. You know how I produce and shit. But listen, we'll all see you guys at Jeff and Nikki's house. Make sure you bring your own beverages. Mask up. You feel me? That's all I got for y'all, man. And on that note,
we out.
We out?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I know. We didn't say anything. And if you don't get the gifts that you really wanted,
fuck it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your further listening pleasure,